Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Harry's Music Room. Got a friend of mine back here today, Uwe, and I got another friend over there.
You don't need to know.
There he is.
No.
Anyways, both of them brought over some records today, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna um, A/B some stuff. So the first thing that we're gonna start with is we're gonna do not only vinyl but reel-to-reel tapes. So Uwe brought over the best of Jethro Tull on reel-to-reel, and he also brought an original pressing. The record cover is kind of rough, but the record itself is in good shape. And we ran it through the Humming Guru, and then we started playing them. So, initially, what were your thoughts?
Oh, the tape was way better than the original pressing of the album. Absolutely.
I agree. I made some notes here. So, uh, all three of us thought that the original vinyl pressing sounded kind of muddy. Wasn't real clear. Um, we also decided, well, we picked the song Aqualung. So I said, well, let's listen to the Steven Wilson remix of Aqualung. And then I had a sealed copy of this, and I said, it's time to open it. So we opened it up, and we're going to include the UHQR version of the song Aqualung as well. So in our ratings, the number one song quality that we all agreed on was the UHQR. Extreme clarity of all the instruments. It was quiet. The vinyl was quiet. Had a huge sound stage. Really sounded good. So number one went to the UHQR. Number two went to the reel-to-reel. Great. It really sounded good. Much brighter and more clear than the vinyl. The vinyl, like we already said, was muddy. So in rating them, I'd say UHQR number one, reel-to-reel number two. The Steven Wilson remix would be number three. And that was very good. I mean, when you talk about the difference between these first three spots, a lot of them are pretty close, really. The UHQR stood out, but between the reel-to-reel and the Steven Wilson mix, it was close. But the original album, vinyl, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Well, unless that's all you have. And then it probably sounds okay to you if that's all you got. So then we did another A/B of Abraxas. And we started with the reel-to-reel. And then we played, this is the only other one I had. This is a fairly recent repress. I'm not sure how many years ago, a couple years ago maybe. So we did this one. And then we had a third record that I was afraid to put it on the turntable, so we didn't even try. From Taiwan, it was. I mean, the center hole, the spindle hole on this was so sloppy that when the record was sitting on the platter, I could move it around. I said, I'm not even going to put that on the turntable. So that's number three of our choices. But the reel-to-reel was fantastic.
Absolutely. That's the best copy.
Yeah.
Even John agrees.
Would you like? Yeah, even John. Yeah. What did you like about it? The real.
Oh, the sound quality was so much better. Had way more oomph in it. It was really really good, and it was very very clear.
Yeah, yeah, just great. I mean, it was surprising how good it sounded. great separation. My notes are very dynamic. The bass was boom, 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 and I mean everything was just right there. It was great. The record was good, but the record wasn't anywhere near as good as the reel to reel.
And I paid about $50 for that reel, so yeah. Good
Nice,
investment.
nice.
Hard to find.
No, you'll find them on eBay. Like the Jethro Tull, you get them around 50.
If you search, you know, you can get them cheaper, but some of them, like he's a fan of Black Sabbath, and he said, what'd they go for?
3 to 500.
For a reel to reel, yeah. And I actually asked Chad Kasem in a one comment on one of his videos if he would consider doing 7-inch reel to reel issues, and he said that he would like to see them, but he doesn't have the time. He said he's too busy doing everything that he's already doing the 10-inch reels. But yeah, so I would like to see somebody step up and start reissuing some reel to reels. Next we did some Simon and Garfunkel, and again Uwe brought over the reel to reel of the greatest hits. I'm not sure why they put 2 live versions, or maybe I think there's only 2 live versions on a greatest hits, but they did. And then we compared it to an original pressing of the same album on vinyl. And for that one, what do you think?
Well, your original pressing really was way better.
Surprising.
Than the tape.
Yeah, it was very surprising. In this case, the reel to reel did not shine. The vinyl was much better. It just had better sound. The vinyl was way better soundstage, I thought.
And clarity.
Yes, I agree.
Our peanut gallery over here agrees.
Yeah.
And
And then we did one that John brought over, and
You don't need to film.
the Peanut Gallery brought these over.
he brought over a mobile fidelity pressing of Days of Future Past, Moody Blues. So we compared it with my original pressing of the same album. Oh, hi, Lucky.
And we felt MoFi got it right.
Yeah, MoFi had this one very quiet vinyl, very quiet, played nice. This copy of the original is very good, but it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to the mobile. I mean, the mobile had an edge for sure.
They were close though. If you compare the price, the $70 mobile fidelity versus the $10 original.
Both of them had a really good soundstage. I think if you had an original, you'd be happy with it. I don't know if it, because you can find this for, most places you can get a really nice copy for $10, I would think. And this is going to cost you anywhere from 50 to probably 100. Mm-hmm. So, unless you fall into a good deal on the mobile fidelity, I think you'd be happy with this one. So that's our AB afternoon. And you want to add anything?
It was fun.
Yeah.
First time we did reels and compared them to OGs.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you're already a subscriber, thank you. I do appreciate it. And if you're not and you like what you see, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.